So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
Good
Ron,
morning,
it
you
again.
guys.
And he's
This
going
is
to
now top
sidestep
16.
adjacent to
Yes,
Magneto,
so we
drop off the
have
specs, and
Clixin
Magneto
versus
is
the
going to power
unusual
action to
name
equip
of
him. So look at
FeNiX
the token.
KnEsT or KnEsT. We got Alyssa McNeil to the right here with her
And
Medusas
then we
and
are
her
going
Black
to
Widows.
have
She's played this team
Sabretooth
before. She knows
go
this team up
ahead
and
and
down.
move
We have
forward.
Robert
He's
to
gonna
the
move
left. He's
forward.
playing an Ultron and a Amazo with some Danger Room, Magneto, and Mr. Sinister. So we're going to start doing commentating like we did yesterday. I have Kenny here.
Hello, hello.
All right.
And this is going to be a good one. So yeah, we have a +5 robots versus a +5 Avengers. With Steve Rogers introducing Micron to the Avengers. It's actually very easy to gain a membership to this club. So.
All right. So Micron's gonna go tiny.
And yeah. Alyssa's Alpha Strike team versus the Durable Robot team. Should be an interesting one to see how she can work around this.
And Voyager's going to carry the.
Yeah, she's played this team very well with a top 8 finish last week over in National. So she knows what this team's all about.
Yep.
Be able to get in there.
Here we go.
And there's no sideline for Robert. He is opting to play the Amazo team ups, which pretty much says you can't utilize a sideline. And we have Alyssa, who has a chock full of sideline when it comes to troublers, troublemakers, and Ultra Chase Becky Carter just in case Steve Rogers goes down, as well as her lineup of Widow recruits and Widow initiates. So you can expect to see a lot of generation from her side.
Okay, and we'll drop off a hair.
There we go.
Click it. And we will perplex up. Let's perplex up Voyager's defense. And that will be.
Yeah, the issue she's going to have right now, which looks like it's going to be those Danger Room figures.
At the end of my turn, I'm going to choose. I guess we're going to choose Stealth, Invincible, and Prob from Ultron for Amazo. So we'll take Stealth, Prob. And I think what we're going to do is just kind of
Good guy Robert to the right, typing out the powers that Amazo is calling out.
Yep.
Much easier to track that way.
It's true, yeah, especially everything that he can get. And it looks like he's using with the Flash, of course, with the Amazo.
Yeah. So at the moment, this Amazo has hypersonic speed, super senses, stealth, invincible, and probability control. That's pretty good 5 powers to have, I think.
Yeah, that's solid. Very solid.
Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, like that. These guys. So I think what we will do is move like so. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to here.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It's going to be almost like
yesterday. With Magneto.
Opting to take the high ground here, and in certain movies, having the high ground means you win. Let's see if that holds true in Heroclix.
I can see possibly she just clears for right now for the next turn. Don't know. Just whatever she actually wants to plan out.
Yeah.
That way she
This
can
guy's
not
second
double token
token.
her figures.
And
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think either of them have an optimal
Sinister
plan of attack
and
for their next turn. So mass
figure
clearing
again.
seems to be the way for after this turn.
All right. He's done. Invincible prob. Not back.
I mean, that Ultron is hanging behind. It is quite tempting to try to go for that.
Yeah. But I think that's what he's planning on because you have a Mazo right there.
I don't think Amazo wants to come out if Black Widow's not contained either. So there's a lot of back and forth here, and I'm very curious how it's gonna.
Leadership with Medusa, leadership with Widow. Nada. Is there any way I can get?
And I do see a Peggy Carter to that side, so yes, she's a little. That Captain America's a little safe right now, just in case if anything does go wrong. Here comes Peggy Carter.
Yeah, and then Peggy brings Becky Barnes, who she hits hard. If she's next to you, she's going to hit you hard.
Yep.
So Alyssa, not full of leadership today, but I don't think she really needed much of it.
So let's do this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What is she doing?
Is she gonna go for it? I don't blame her if she does, but we'll see. We'll see. This should be fun.
We're gonna do some big moves. Micron's gonna go tiny, and Steve is gonna perplex up Voyager's defense, and we're gonna clear. That's me.
Oh, nice.
Right.
See,
there we go.
perfect.
She saw the bait and was like, nah, not interested.
Your powers. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm a tad proud of her. So she always practices
We're going to move up
over at the shop.
1, 2,
So
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's right. She's a local player near you, correct?
yes.
All right.
She's always one to ask us if we to help her out or to test with her. So she's very she's a solid person, a player to test with.
And we will clear.
Yeah, I mean, listen, based on the way she's played last week to get to top 8 and making it the top 16 part of the teams, it makes sense. It makes sense that she knows what she's doing. She would be a fun person to play test with.
Mm-hmm. She passed, so.
Yep. And then Robert just moved up Ultron closer to the rest of the robot buddies.
So who won map on this one? I totally blanked out.
He's going to.
Let's see.
Robert did.
Based on the rolls, yeah, Robert won the map with into a 4. And they both have +5, so it didn't matter what bonuses they had.
Yeah, I was looking at the maps. I was counting the maps on the side.
We're just going to.
Oh, that's fair too.
Move with Amazo. Move with Sabretooth.
Ooh.
And we're gonna move with Ultron.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it.
It's the protect the Mazo at all cost formation, and it's not a bad strategy. Make it as difficult as possible for Black Widow to draw a line of fire, and you're putting out the constructs who definitely could absorb damage very well, and Alyssa's Alpha Strike team won't have an easy time taking one of them out, let alone a bunch of them.
Yeah. Even the Ultron safe right here, because she has to go all the way around to even attempt to get him.
Yeah.
That was a solid positioning right there from Robert.
It is. The only fear I can see is knockback being something that the constructs don't like, since it's not damage from an attack. They will take the full damage of falling off. So that could bite him, but the chance,
All right, so let's do
rolling doubles isn't exactly common.
don't need to do that. All right, so I'm gonna use the water marker just to kind of figure out where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right.
So, yep, as she said, just using the water marker as a placeholder for where Voyager will potentially go and drop off the rest of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And Voyager with 14 phasing, it's very easy for her to get from one side of the map to the other. So.
Yeah. Normally, a lot of Heroclix players do this. It's not unusual to have like a placeholder map, a placeholder for that, because you don't want to move your figures around and forget where they were placed.
So virtually a little hard to do that. So using the markers makes the most sense, and we have handy tools just like that line of fire, how far away. So there's pros and cons to. Obviously, people will miss some things from the in-person play, but there's some things to benefit from the online play, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. I've actually done that too in some of my tournaments where I just have like a special marker, and I would place it, and I would move I wouldn't move my figures at all until
Steve's gonna perplex up Voyager's speed.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
This.
Yep. I feel it.
I'll go here. Micron's going small, so he follows. Go.
Let's see, Voyager, because that's a lot of movement Voyager just had.
Yep. That is
here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. So perplexed up till 14.
Here and here. Yeah. Token there.
Yeah, because she's on her.
We're going
on her
to
God click in a sense, the zero
wait,
click.
no, that's not how I want it. It's got to be like this.
Does she have enough movement to do that? With 14 phasing, carrying 3 characters, that would be down to an 11. She perplex it up, she could move 12 squares.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, we are going to.
It seems like she moved one more than she should have,
Oh, no,
unless
she's
there's
12.
a
1, 2,
Ultron's
3, 4,
invincible.
5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11,
with
12.
Voyager.
Oh, I miscounted. Okay.
Okay.
Then we are going to.
She is in there like swimwear right now.
Yep.
But
How much do I need to do?
And Micron's able to do things. Living Hair will most likely be able to do something.
Then we're going to do Close Combat Expert with Micron. All onto attack. So it's going to be a 13 on a 17. But before I attack, let's.
Micron has super senses, so Mazo has super senses. Going for a Mazo, he would take a max of 1.
13 on a 17.
You're doing that with Widow?
Yeah.
Okay.
That will hit.
Got it. So he's going to go to his stop click.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She ended up going for the Ultron. Okay.
I'm going to have to choose you. That sucks. Yeah. Bring out the recruit. Choose Ultron.
Okay.
And that's a penetrating poison, and that is 50 points scored for Alyssa.
Left.
Now she hasn't hit with Black Widow yet, has she?
Yes, poisoning. Sorry.
No.
Well, she just got carried, so I don't see Black Widow doing any attacking.
Living Hair can come out now.
Living Hair can. Micron's
Widow will tradecraft token a Mazo.
Yep. To take away his abilities, bring out the hair, and go for it.
Yep, that is definitely the right play there.
Here.
Wow, nice.
So that's
Let's
going to be an
do
11 to a 17 on a Mazo.
18.
Frickin'.
Ooh.
No, this Amazo is on the wrong click, I believe.
Oh.
Who? Oh yeah, Micron's, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Yeah, so token on Micron. And then let's go. God, if you hit that's gonna be really annoying. Where does Magneto go? Goes to 11, so it's not as crazy. I can just get a Mazo down. Yeah,
Oh, wait a
let's
second.
go on a Mazo, so it's going to be 11 on a 17.
Yes, you're right.
That will hit.
There it is.
4-3.
Yes, straight through.
Wow.
Why is the Mazo at 17? Did you mess with his dial again?
No.
Because he should be at 100 points. I moved him earlier after you had originally changed it.
Oh, it's 100 point
well, it still
Amazo,
hits, so.
which
Yeah,
makes
I mean,
sense.
it will.
Okay.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
If it's on this click, it'll hit and then it'll take 3.
Yeah.
So, okay. Full Amazo is what, 9 clicks?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
100
then
point
the recruit
Amazo
is going to go
starts
ahead
on
and try to
click
take a shot at a Mazo, so 10 on a
3,
18,
takes 3.
right?
That's a click 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another 10.
That does
Or
explain
a
that.
9. That will hit.
Wow, she is wow, that is crazy. She is doing
So
some
he should be
damage
on
to him.
1, 2, 3.
And he still can't use
His
any
last click,
powers.
correct?
Now, yes.
So
So
his last click.
I'm not used to a
All right,
Amazo
and
not
that
on the
is gonna
last
be
line. So
me.
9 clicks, yeah. That's 6 clicks of damage. That's
So I think what we're going to do is
that is a lot of damage there.
Roll to break away.
With.
Amazing.
Okay.
So he needs a 4 through 6.
Are
Or is
you
it a?
hypersonicking or just?
I can't hypersonic. You can trade craft.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yep. So Amazo doesn't have any
With
powers.
him being size larger than Micron, does he
So
get
he's just breaking away to
+1
get
to
out
his
of there.
breakaway?
I think so. I think he's just trying to leave.
For if he was just breaking away against Micron, yes, but you've got the living hair there too.
And the living hair is considered a standard size character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Break away.
Well, we're gonna try it anyways. We're gonna go. I need a 4, 5, or 6. Which I did not get.
Wow.
The second token, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to do some of your work for you.
And
Alyssa went
that
Super
is
Saiyan
going
for
to
a
be
second.
a push, so Amazo actually dies because of willpower.
Oh.
That is absolutely correct. That is the second token, and
he's gonna die anyway. All right, so we're going to
very easy to forget that willpower is not printed on the dial when you have Indomitable, and Black Widow takes that away, and that's unfortunate.
Price check on Black Widow again? I'm just kidding.
So we're gonna flurry with Sabretooth.
Okay.
He's gonna target Medusa.
All right, 12 on a 17.
Yeah, I need a 6, or excuse me, a 5. So first attack, of course, a 4, because why wouldn't it be? Second attack is an 8, which will hit.
We will take that. All right.
And then third action is going to be, we're going to free action, choose Pulse Wave with Magneto.
Uh-oh.
And he is just going to Pulse Wave where he's at. I guess before I do that, there's no reason not to sidestep with Sinister. 1, 2, to get out of line of fire.
I agree with this. Robert needs to just break that formation up.
I need an 6 to hit all. So Pulse Wave. That'll hit everybody. So everybody will take one, and then I will start doing the knockback.
And then they're going to take another 2. Yeah, very, very smart play.
So let me go ahead and give one to my own guy here real quick.
Yeah. And then the knockback happens all at the same time, right?
The knockback happens, I get to choose who is knocked back first. And your powers are still outwitted when you're knocked back, or still countered. So once you've got everybody clicked, let me know, and we'll start doing it.
Well, she wouldn't get like the senses because it's not from an attack. It's just her falling over.
Correct. Yeah, she has absolutely no power she can use.
Yeah.
Medusa's going to take 3 damage if he knocks him off. Voyager's going to take 3 damage if he knocks her off. Steve Rogers will take 3 damage. Chase Widow and Widow Recruit should take 2 because they'll be hitting the wall. And I think Micron's the only one that's going to be taking 1 damage because there's nothing for him to knock into.
All right, so they should all be.
And Sabretooth will take 1.
The hair's dead.
Yeah.
What it looks like, yeah. So we're gonna knock back Medusa to here. She'll take another 2. We'll knock back
still solid though at 5.
Here, she'll take another 2.
Yeah, so
we're gonna knock back Steve
should be falling off the edge, and yep.
Yeah, right now the next play would be outwit that pulse wave.
Well, it's exospec, so I mean he could just choose whatever power he wants. I think Widow just wants to be able to say, hey, you can't use powers not printed on your dial. That's probably the best way to go.
Oh yeah.
But there's also a Sabretooth in the way, and you gotta respect the options that Robert still has.
Yep, it's true. Sabretooth, man, and then you have Mr. Sinister sitting back there too with his own outwit.
And that is a token for Magneto, and it is your go.
All right. Got the direct line there.
That was a solid turn. All right,
so let's do leadership with Steve. Horrible leader. Medusa sidestep here. Get there. She's just got regular TK. All right. I can either trade craft there or deal there. Click 2.
So while there's a little downtime, I'm going to check what's going on in 7A.
Okay.
With Robert Gallagher and Dan, and it doesn't seem like anything is KO'd. It's a Fantastic Four team versus the spy team that we saw yesterday with the Rose and the Prime Black Widow. That was on stream. So good to see that they still made it in.
Nice.
But no points have been scored. And when we go into the 7C game, we have Adam versus Anthony, and it's another Fantastic Four build with Adam versus Anthony, who has a cosmic theme with Dark Phoenix, Brainiac, Q, Mr. Oz, and Ultra Chase Thanos. Doesn't seem like anything is KO'd. It does seem like Ultra Chase Thanos has currently 3 M's equipped though, with the Ego, Power, and Soul. So that's that's a lot of power for Ultra Chase Thanos. Let's go back to the 7B game to see what Alyssa wants to do after her entire team fell down a mountain.
Let's trade craft token on Magneto. Micron's gonna go small. Trade craft on Magneto. We're gonna sidestep with Medusa.
That's exactly what you said. Mm-hmm.
Not gonna sidestep with her yet. 10. Can't get over there. All right, that'll be fine though. Okay, yeah. Dice up with Medusa. Pop out a hair. We're gonna sidestep here with Steve.
But the hair does have Quake. But you know, Magneto can only take 1 damage at a time, so 2 damage with knockback to get Magneto to fall off. It's gonna be
Actually, yeah, we'll go all the way forward.
Should be interesting to see if she can pull this off.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Micron is gonna go close combat expert all into attack.
There you go.
On
Nice.
Magneto. So 13 on an 18.
Oh, that's a miss.
Wow.
So let's theme team prob it with Steve.
Yep, that's why he's there. Absorb those theme props.
That will hit.
With knockback, there you go. That was actually very fortunate for her.
All
right. And then...
Should definitely knock back, so that way the angle for Medusa Living Hair Quake can get Magneto to fall off right above Sinister.
Yep. Oh, she's gonna forget. It happens, guys.
All right, the hair's gonna quake. So 11 on things.
To hit.
That will hit.
All right, we'll super sense with Sabretooth first. There we go. So we'll both take 1.
And Magneto gets knocked back. Should I keep him there? Yeah.
Definitely should have done both the knockbacks. That Magneto with 2 clicks deeper. But you know, sometimes you don't see the thing until afterwards or after the fact, and it's too late. Then again, he does get pulse wave on those clicks naturally, so maybe she was trying to avoid that. So there's a lot of things to consider here. So who knows exactly what she was considering when that option presented itself.
11 on
2 solid turns already from both players.
Yeah.
Double token. All right, Steve is gonna outwit your combat reflexes. On Sabretooth.
There we go.
I'm surprised she didn't do that before.
And Medusa's gonna quake. So 11 on an 18.
Sabretooth had senses showing before. So
that's right.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. So that is another point. Sorry, I did a random side.
Here comes
I think I actually chose
Troublemaker.
Troublemaker, yeah. And they're on. I don't think she's playing the Troublemaker. It seems like she has nothing but trouble alerts.
Random, but it put it on.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be on click.
Isn't Firestorm one of
them? He's a trouble alert. So all the super friends are based if you miss 3 times or crit miss. The Troublemakers.
We will.
Unless she forgot to put it out, and maybe she has more, but it doesn't seem like she does.
Your double token.
Yep. She doesn't.
Yeah, let's charge with Black Widow.
You don't have any leadership now.
I've only done 2 actions. The Living Hair is autonomous.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. Moving her off of the map.
Hey, don't kick her off the map.
Widow taking a vacation, and she's taking a swim now. Little pool action.
What's going on here?
Water was too cold. She didn't like that. Oh, there she goes. Okay.
It's 11 on a 17.
That will hit.
No misses. I could really use a miss right now if you felt like, you know, help my guy out.
Right.
All right.
Very, very solid turns there. I do fear that Magneto might just pulse wave everyone again, but
and that is.
I think he tradecraft. She tradecraft took him before.
Oh, you're right.
everything else,
You're
yeah.
right. She did choose him early in the turn. We don't have to worry about that.
I think what we're going to do.
So Sabretooth is on his last click with 2 tokens. So yeah, he's not having a great day. Sinister needs to get back on that mountain.
I'm gonna sidestep Sinister here.
I was kind of surprised she didn't drop another tradecraft to create another recruit to poison him.
Take a shot at Medusa.
All right.
Well, she's not on her special damage power at the moment, so she can't generate any Widow recruits.
That's right.
All right, that will hit. That is, she did.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice hit, man. That was solid. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? There you go.
The hammer's gone right. I think.
So yeah, that's 1 threat down.
Yeah, I think the best thing I could do would be to try to pop my round, but I really don't want to deal with that super. I have such bad luck with it. And I couldn't kill him anyways. Let's break away or running shot because why not? So I need a 3 through 6. I'm going to not break away. And that's going to cost me the game, I believe. This guy will clear. And can't see anyone with Sinister to outwit. So there's your go.
All right. Leadership was Steve. Needed that. All right.
What a bad leader.
Should just move in TK.
So Sabretooth on the last click. That should be the primary focus. And Magneto being pushed out.
Sabretooth doesn't have traded super senses or anything, right?
No, he's got traded.
Probably should focus on him once Sabretooth goes down.
Just the first couple plays.
I think that's the priority. And then I don't see Sinister being able to do enough damage.
17. That push Steve though.
Definitely want to make sure that Magneto goes down.
Do that and get her out of the way.
But
because you get Magneto and you get the exo specs on top of that.
Getting Medusa out, getting Black Widow off her special damage power was exactly what Robert needs to do. But I think he needs some favorable dice on his side to mount a comeback.
Right. So I didn't get the leadership with Steve. Oh, I did, and I took it off of Micron. Widow is gonna go ahead and go for Sabretooth. So 11 on a 17. That will miss. Let's theme team prob it with Voyager.
Okay.
She should only have 1 token. That will hit.
He is KO'd.
That is Sabretooth down.
Wow.
So that's 100 point Amazo. That's 200 points in total for
3, 4.
For Alyssa.
And what's even harder is the Living Legend trait from Steve Rogers.
Sabretooth is 45, so that's actually 195 points.
The recruit's gonna go here. Yeah, she's gonna move here. On your turn, I'm gonna refresh my roll 20 because it keeps dragging really weird.
Gotcha.
All right, so then you're double tokened. You're gonna have to try to get away.
The Widow recruit moved to be adjacent to Sinister.
Let's TK.
And
Black Widow down to here with Voyager.
That's odd.
It is because
they both have to be able to see it. He doesn't have that special power anymore.
Because Sinister will just poison her and get her off the map.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. So when you're moving stuff, it's showing like you moving them. Like
no, I know it's good. No, it's because it's dragging really weird. So I just need to refresh it. So I'm gonna refresh it on your turn though, so it doesn't take up all of this time. Steve.
The guy I don't want to fight because I have to kill him 4 times.
He's really great. Steve is just gonna. I want to be able to. Micron's gonna go small.
Go ahead.
And Steve is just gonna outwit Pulse Wave on Magneto, even though you're double token, doesn't really matter. And they're going to clear. And that is me.
All right.
Refresh roll 20.
So I think here's where Sinister poisons Recruit and gets an easy 25 points.
We're going
to really odd that she actually
first thing is poison on the Widow's Recruit.
Yep.
From Sinister.
Actually kills her. Forgot you had poison.
Yep.
If you want to move her up, you can, because I'm still refreshing.
All right, I'll go ahead and move her.
So I think that was a minor mistake.
Then we're going to.
But Sinister can only do 1 damage here, and none of the targets that he needs to attack are available.
We're going to roll to breakaway sidestep. He's going to choose sidestep the Magneto of the extra specs. So I need a 3 through 6. If I can get it this time, that'd be cool. Finally got it. Yes. So he's going to sidestep down. Sinister is going to sidestep, or Sinister is going to take a look at Micron and see if there's anything. Yeah. So Sinister is going to outwit Steve Rogers, actually, and then he is going to sidestep down. And they're both going to clear, and it is your go.
Interesting.
Wasn't it? Yeah, interesting choice. I thought, yeah. So I'm gonna add up the point. Yeah, 75 to
and that's the sucky stuff.
Curious what Robert has up his sleeve. I would imagine he just needs to attack as often as possible.
Yeah, the one thing that Micron can do that she has is that she can make herself colossal, and then close combat expert.
Yep.
All right. Micron.
So, Widow does have 2 tradecraft tokens, so she can still make sure. Oh, but Voyager and Widow are both pushed out. So it seems, yeah. So I think Steve has to use that outwit for Pulse Wave, but Sinister has outwit himself, so it could be a back and forth turn of positioning to make sure Magneto doesn't get another massive Pulse Wave knockback turn, because that's probably Robert's best win condition at the moment.
Outwit Pulse Wave. And you're gonna kill Voyager, but that's fine. Inside sub shoot. Okay. Let's do this. Outwit, you're outwit too. Okay. This is gonna suck. What click is Sinister on? He's on click 1.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorite pieces. I hate that guy.
There's nothing I hate more than
it. He's the worst. Could do Widow.
And for those who are watching, Magneto is currently on click 3.
Do this.
Sinister's on click 1.
Micron is gonna go colossal.
There we go. Yep.
I move here, sidestep, put her there. We're gonna have to do 1 and 1. I'm on click 3, so that's still gonna be rough, and you're not gonna be able to do that. Okay, yeah, let's do this. He's gonna move here.
Interesting.
No, I can't move there. I had this figured out.
Wait a minute. No. What? All right.
He's gonna have to go for stupid Voyager.
It's hard to argue, and she top position before, and then she's now in this position. So She's got something cooking. I'll give her that.
And this is important. She needs to find a way to remove the pulse wave option while not being vulnerable to have her own outwitted by Sinister, and that's not an easy thing with their current positioning. Not because of poor position, just the way the game has played itself out.
So he's gonna go here.
Widow needs to get out there quick.
But they're both tokened out, her and Voyager. So
and he's gonna sidestep carrying Voyager.
Okay. Because she has outwit and she has pulse power cosmic, so that is a solution. There you go.
Steve's gonna sidestep.
Later on, if you're watching this,
we are going to outwit pulse wave on Magneto.
Nice.
Who's outwitting?
Yeah, there we go. That's the right one. And then Steve will outwit the damage power on.
Oh, he can't. I think Sinister.
And
I believe
Steve
Sinister outwitted him.
Just go ahead and.
Solid, man. That's a solid move.
10 on a 17. It would hit you to.
This pulse wave is outwit. It could just hit Magneto, get him closer to KO. He would be 2 clicks from KO. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, let's go for it. 10 on a 17 with Steve.
Yeah.
Where'd my dice go?
At some point, you got to start swinging.
You're swinging on Magneto.
Yep.
Yeah.
That will miss. Good old token there. And Widow and Voyager will clear. And that is my turn.
Okay. I'm going to take a shot at Voyager with a Sinister. 10 on 17. Will miss, of course, because this game is not going well. Gets an error token, not that it matters.
Slightly does.
I can do that. We're going to running shots. We're a running shot, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And we're going to double target Voyager and Black Widow.
All right.
Inside 11 on 17, so I need a 6. Got it. So we'll do
hit.
1.
I'm gonna actually team prob it with Voyager. I've got 2 left.
There you go. Okay.
That'll hit.
Still gonna hit. Let's do it with Widow. Steve. 1 left.
Okay.
Keep that Voyager, and
that'll hit.
Just not gonna happen.
1 and 1, I'm assuming, or?
Yeah, 1 and 1. Can't knock back Widow, unfortunately.
Knock back Voyager right off that mountain.
So I am going to not get a token because I rolled 10 or higher on that final attack. We're going to, so Voyager is gone, right?
Well, yeah. Where are you knocking her back at?
Most likely in between Sinister and Steve Rogers.
Yeah, she's gone.
Right.
There we go. Okay.
So Sinister is going to outwit the outwit on Steve Rogers. Then he is going to phase here and get a token. And then we're going to choose sidestep with Magneto. And he is going to sidestep back 1, 2 to here. And it is your go.
And for those who are watching, Magneto doesn't have an action token because he hit an attack with a 10 or higher, which Brotherhood of Mutant team ability states that when you do hit with an attack rolling a 10 or higher, after resolution, remove an action token.
Which is gonna suck.
So we are at 125 points for Robert and 195 for Alyssa. So Robert trying to make this comeback here, slowly but surely.
Oh, why don't I just do that?
Racking up the figures, racking up the points.
So let's do. Let's do this first. I'm just gonna punch. So 11, 10, 10 on an 18. Freaking sinister, dude.
Okay, let me roll shape change.
Well, I haven't. I'm just thinking.
Oh.
Just thinking. Right, dude. I am probably going to attack him, but just don't roll yet.
That's fine. I thought you were finalizing. I didn't want to risk not having it.
No. You're good. You're good. God, you're gonna be able to choose that anyways, but he will come back. He will die. I kind of need to just get right there. Oh, and I can outwit it. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, let's tradecraft token Sinister.
Okay.
I've got
No more
one
outwit or
left.
phasing. Sinister has a bunch of
We're gonna
powers that are not
sidestep
printed.
here with Steve.
All right.
Outwit, shape change, phasing, teleport, sidestep, and stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to charge, but you're at 17. Okay.
So, you know, Steve and Micron can make attacks on Magneto, and if one of them is a double, I think that would be enough to KO Magneto. But that's a lot to ask for, rolling doubles on the wall.
10 on your 17.
Ooh,
Misses.
that is not it.
And then we're gonna go
Crit miss would have been more ideal than that.
charge to here. Yep. 11 on your 17.
That's a.
Oh.
That's a miss.
I actually think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Steve should have a second token now.
Here they come.
I think this is actually a good thing because now Samurai can just Force Blast Magneto, and that's it.
That was extremely unlikely, Magneto. I appreciate you helping me out. I know it was a lot to ask for you to miss, and you really followed it.
You're like, I really appreciate it, but I also have some good guys here. So, I've got him.
Yeah, I really think Samurai's to play. You poison and you Force Blast,
so
and
I think I'm gonna bring out Black Vulcan.
No.
So Steve should have a.
I pushed him.
Ouch.
Oh, did I not give him the token?
Yeah, he hasn't pushed.
I might be miscounting the clicks that Magneto has here. Hold on a second.
No, you're right. Two would KO him.
You're right. The poison from Samurai and the 2 damage from the Force Blast, assuming she rolls a 2 or higher on Force Blast, of course. She could roll a 1, and that would just be terrible.
Force Blast. If I bring him out here, Force Blast him off.
Oh, okay. She's thinking about it.
If I Force Blast him off, it's
boom,
2 unavoidable.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
So if you successfully poison well, it's not unavoidable. I can still reduce, but I don't have reducers at this point.
Yeah, so it's still
poison. Hadouken.
Force Blast me off. It should KO me, I believe.
Okay. So yeah, I think Samurai is gonna probably be the best bet.
Wow.
Even your bad luck was good luck? This is crazy.
What?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm being sarcastic.
Now, if she can take out Magneto, that could be the game.
Okay, because you don't have traded toughness on Magneto, so that's good.
We should be getting close to time, but no announcement yet. And
she needs to go now.
Yep.
You know, the funny thing is, she missed twice. If Widow takes a swing at Magneto and misses, she can actually get another trouble alert out.
Yep.
Okay. So poison with Samurai.
Yeah, and just don't roll a 1.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Don't roll a 1 and you're golden. There we go.
There it is.
5. I believe that kills.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm glad that she recognized that. She almost went with Vulcan. Vulcan's not a bad choice. Samurai was just a more optimal choice there.
No, go ahead.
But yes, you're right.
Steve
Now if she
so let's just
hit,
punch Sinister. Need an 8.
And then she can get a
Vulcan. Come on, Steve.
That will hit.
Actually, she doesn't have the actions to do that. She doesn't have leadership anymore, so she can't make that attack.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I guess I think I'll jump in real quick and say that.
Yep.
Alyssa.
Yes.
Steve attack, Micron attack, and power action with Samurai.
Yes.
That's 3 actions.
Traded leadership.
You're right. Okay. Carry on.
I was also confused, but it checks out.
And there you go. You forget that leadership traded on Steve Rogers. Yeah.
I think that we're not going to push to attack. I think time will be up soon anyways, but I'm not just going to push for it. So it is your go.
All right. I roll for Samurai, right? I do something for him.
Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, you have to roll, and on a 3 through 6, you take another board.
All right.
And that is last action. Alex has just typed.
That is last action, though. So, and you're safe.
And
so you got me, let's see, 245 points.
Wow.
That was a great game, back and forth. Magneto carried hard for Robert. Just
okay.
Funny how this game works. There's clutch missed attacks can be the death of you sometimes when it comes to the trouble alerts, and that's exactly what
honestly, I will say
Alyssa was in the driver's seat, but
really well,
that Samurai play was the one that really just took it into overdrive.
Good job on that.
I just couldn't
I'll go to the
do
team. Let's see,
about
7A.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just mute them really quick. Yeah. Can't see what's. I think they might be cleaning up their room. Oh, and they cleaned up 7C already. Oh, I see it now. Wow. They barriered up. That's smart.
That is obnoxious. However, effective if you have a lead. And it looks like Dan won 25-0, got one winner recruit, and just barriered up, and the spies had a hard time breaking that wall down.